why do you want to trust yourself and why you actually don't?
This is something that I know I've experienced in my life where you deeply want to trust your own inner voice, but yet you're constantly looking outside yourself for that validation, for someone to say you're on the right path, for the next resource that tells you you're on the right path, for the next book, the podcast, and you're constantly outsourcing your trust because you haven't developed your own inner trust. And this is something that can be really challenging because when you look outside yourself, you're moving through life through someone else's lens and taking it on as your own, as if that is the way that you should be moving through life. And so, one way we can really start to trust ourselves is just by holding our word to ourselves. This is a simple practice that you can do. Waking up in the morning, think of something that is a non negotiable for you. So, maybe it's a 5 minute walk, and you say to yourself, I'm going to go on a 5 minute walk today. That is something that you absolutely hold and follow through with so that you start to learn that your voice, your word actually means something. What's your experience with trust?
It's a tough one. To be honest, I could not trust myself. I couldn't even find the inner voice. There was a cacophony of voices in my head constantly, a whole committee, and most of them have been critical and
Yeah.
planting seeds of doubt. And and I couldn't even hear my intuition speaking. And I think the challenge is if you cannot find it, cannot hear it, then probably you need to have some work and probably be the professional to get them out of your head. Because as long as those voices are controlling your life and decisions, you will keep going in loops, repeating the same old, less than ideal results. And it's not that you don't want better
Mhm.
results for yourself. It's almost like you do not have the tools or you do not have access to your true self. And I agree, small steps do help. And I say that might not be enough. I've been doing hard work. I've been an action taker for 20 years and
Mhm. Right.
I didn't have any results because I was hardworking sabotage all
Mhm.
the time. What are your last words to get people out of this can't trust myself state?
Right. Yeah. And I think I just want to clarify it's not just about doing, it's about listening to that internal voice and then feeling it. So that you're not moving towards things that are negatively or fear driven, that you start to feel what feels right for you, expansive. And it can be so hard when you're starting out to differentiate that. So having someone to mirror back to you what's going on in your internal world is absolutely essential.
So reach out to us if you are stuck and you don't know what is true in your head. Yes, there are ways
Mhm.
with Kelly or myself where you will be able to differentiate and find what's true to you. Because I think that's where it starts. This is where your life starts to take off, and you will be quicker at making decisions. You will have your values set up, and you will be able to live the life true to you.
Mhm.
Until then,